Hey guys, it's Harleywood. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you'll know that I have tons of headlamps. I use them all the time in go bags, hunting, fishing, bow fishing, all kinds of stuff. I have another one to show you today that I think you're going to like, and I'm going to get right to the details of why you'll like this flashlight. Two reasons. 550 lumens and less than $20. That's what most of you are here to know, so if that does it for you, link in the description below, just go get it. For the rest of you, let's go through some of the details. So the next thing you're probably asking is, who is Wowtac? And I did too. If you've been watching the channel for a while, several months ago I did a review of a flashlight from Tactical, and it was a direct competitor to the ThruNite TN12, which is my favorite flashlight. Tactical has now changed their name to Wowtac. I don't know the reason why, but as you can see by the similar packaging, they are still a sister company to ThruNite, and all of their technical support is managed by ThruNite, and all of the learnings that ThruNite has had over the years are now being leveraged in the Wowtac brand. So that should give you a little bit of confidence. There are many other similarities between the ThruNite and the Wowtac brand. As you can see, these straps are basically identical. The build quality is every bit the same. Now this ThruNite's a little bit beat up, but the build quality is, just identical. You couldn't ask for anything more. And Wowtac does something that Tactical did before they changed their name that I really, really like. A lot of flashlights nowadays, here's a Claris G20, are coming with this ability to directly charge them. They have a port built in and you can charge them easily that way. Wowtac takes it to another level. There is a port right here on the 18650 battery itself that allows you to charge the battery directly with a micro USB cable. The Wowtac comes with a very typical headband. I'm not particularly a fan of the overhead portion, the overhead strap here. I like something more like the TH20 here that just has a horizontal band. I don't like the vertical one that goes over the head, but you can remove it if you're like me and you don't like it. So let's set that aside. One of the nice things is you can actually take this out of the harness and then use it as a normal flashlight. So if you're going through the woods, point it forward and use it in this fashion. This has an XP G2 emitter, and the brightness levels are 12 lumens on low with a runtime of 4 days, 66 lumens on medium with a runtime of 12 hours, 210 lumens on high for 2.5 hours, and 550 lumens on turbo for 90 minutes. It also has a Firefly mode of 0.3 lumens with a runtime of 45 days, and SOS is 500 lumens. One thing I really like about ThruNite that Wowtac adopted is the way that they cycle through their brightness modes. And what I mean by that is a click to turn on, a click to turn off. Some other flashlights you have to click to turn on and then click and hold to turn off, and that drives me absolutely insane. But also the way that it cycles. Now, this one is a little bit more expensive than a model like the Wowtac here, but it's because it has some additional features. So for example, if I click and hold, you can see that it cycles up. It blinks to let you know it's at the top, and then it cycles down, blinks to let you know it's at the bottom. Okay, a double click goes to turbo, another double click goes into SOS. This one is going to be very, very similar. Okay, however, it's not going to have that smooth up and the smooth down. So a single click turns it on, a single click turns it off. Again, I like that. From any on position, if you long hold, it goes into its Firefly mode. If you double click, it goes into turbo. And then to cycle through the ranges, again, you click and hold, and it has hard stops for each. You can see low, medium, high, low, medium, high. All right. When you double click and you're in turbo, another double click takes you into your SOS mode. So how does Wowtac come in at such a budget price? Well, a few ways. That emitter that I mentioned earlier, the XP-G2 emitter, only puts out 550 lumens. There are other emitters that with the same 18650 power source are going to put out 1000, 1100, 1150 lumens. This one is a little bit scaled back. So 550 lumens is perfect for many, many, many applications. Now, if you need something to be able to see much further, then obviously you may want to go with a headlamp that has a little more power. Additionally, The impact resistance and the waterproof rating on this are a little bit lower than what you would typically see on some of the higher end flashlights. Now, before you think that this is a subpar product, let me put it into perspective. Prepared Mind 101 did a really good video on some of the unreal expectations that people are putting on flashlights nowadays. Everybody wants to see a 2-meter drop, and they want to see it go, 30 feet underwater and all this crazy stuff. And it's getting to the point where it's just a little bit unrealistic. A 2-meter drop for most people will never happen. Also, this has an IPX7 waterproof rating down to 1 meter. Some other flashlights go to 2 meters, 3 meters, even further. Again, though, I don't see too many scenarios where somebody would drop this headlamp in over a meter of water. So that's it, guys. That is the A2 from Wowtac. $19. And to give you an idea, that TH20 that I mentioned earlier, I believe these still run in the $40 range. Something like this Olight H1R Nova is going to run you $65, $70 depending on which kit you buy. Some of these, like the X-Tar, they may be more in the $45 range. Again, you get 1100 lumens, but this one is just not as good a quality. I never even reviewed it. I got it and I refused to review it because I just didn't like it. So this one I did review. I do like it. Link is in the description below. $19.99, can't beat it. Thank you for watching, guys. If you like this video, please hit that subscribe button below. Lots more videos to come, and we'll see you on the next one.